When the Israelites were about to enter the Promised Land, Moses recounted one significant aspect of their experiences in the wilderness, recorded in Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 3. It says, "He humbled you and let you be hungry, and fed you with manna which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, that he might make you understand that man does not live by bread alone, but man lives by everything that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord." The Israelites went through a difficult period of time wandering in the wilderness. It is not surprising that they had no food in the wilderness. So God gave them manna and told them to collect the food falling from the sky following certain rules. And Deuteronomy emphasizes that this experience was meant to teach them that man shall not live on bread alone. Now we must take note that Deuteronomy acknowledges that bread, which can also be translated as food, it is essential to sustain life. It doesn't say that man does not live by bread, but it says man does not live by bread alone. So we still need food. We need food, but not food alone. So it continues to say, but man lives by everything that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord. Now, so according to these words, the Word of God is what truly sustains life. We can even say that the Word of God is life. But wait a minute. Isn't food enough to sustain life? Food is enough to sustain life, isn't it? If you have food, we live. We don't need very advanced scientific knowledge to know that, right? We can be sure that the Israelites knew that as well. They know that they need food to survive. But why is it said not food alone here? So from this expression, we know that the life being spoken here is not merely biological. It is talking about the true life, the real life in God's sight. It is like how people say, get alive today. People say that. It doesn't mean that these people who hear these words are dead biologically. But it means that they are missing something very important in life. Usually the phrase is used to tell people to live a fuller life, a more meaningful life, either by doing more meaningful things or by stop bothering or meddling with someone else. But when God says, get alive, it is on a whole different level. It is a level that only God knows and therefore only obtainable by taking in the Word of God. Today we can see that many are working hard just to survive, to sustain life biologically. There are also many who work hard to get alive on their own terms or following the society's definitions. But as for the people of God, we also live by bread, but not bread alone. Because true life is defined and sustained by the Word of God. When we live on the Word of God, the outcome is that we will receive and live a full and meaningful life on God's term. So the issue lies in whether we decide to define life on our own, or we can choose to let God define our life and live on everything that comes out of the mouth of the Lord. So where do you stand? May God help us all.